Kevin, welcome to May 3rd, buddy. I'm glad to hear that you got through that snowstorm in San Antonio pretty much unscathed for yourself.
Yes, I'm very grateful for that. And anybody emerging from the pandemic, if you're still here, you're ahead of the game. So I'm very grateful that you have given me the opportunity to record this session. We've worked together for quite some time, and I really appreciate that what you do for people like me.
Yeah. So this is Kevin Saunders. Kevin's business is KGS Studios. Master Portrait. You can find him on LinkedIn. You can find the company page on LinkedIn, KGS Studios in San Antonio, Texas, all about exquisite portrait artistry. Did I say that right, Kevin?
Pretty close. Yeah. And we're now expanding nationally and internationally. So good. Discerning people like what I do, but it's a very, very tight niche, not unlike a Bugatti compared to a Kia Rio.
I get you. All right. So you had a question. Tell me what your question was.
Well, you helped us last year to improve the look of the company webpage, and you helped us with the description and with the keywords and a lot of things that I think really made a huge difference. But what I'm training my virtual assistant to do a better job of creating content that will engage people. And so if you don't mind, can we take a look at what we've done recently, and you can weigh in on what my VA has done?
Okay, so let's go look at LinkedIn. All right, so here's Kevin's profile. Again, Kevin G. Saunders on LinkedIn. And let's go to the company page down here, KGS Studios. All right, so what we're trying to get to, if I understand it right, Kevin, is trying to get more people to discover you and your studio through this company page.
That's correct, because people don't search for somebody like me, they discover me.
Yeah. So here's a couple ideas. Number one, if I look at let me go look at your personal profile again. Look at your personal profile. You've got a huge number of followers, almost 25,000 followers. But if I look at your company page, you only have 142. So one idea would be go back through from your company page, go and invite your connections to follow your company page.
Okay. How do you do that?
All right, I'll show you how to do that real quick. So if I go to my company page, as an admin, I'm logged in as an admin. You'll see right here. I got my stuff in the way. You'll see right here, admin tools, invite connections.
Okay.
And when you click on that, you can invite 100 people each month. So what I recommend you do is be purposeful. Don't invite everyone. Invite those who are highly relevant. Invite those who are influencers to the highly relevant. Invite people you've done work with, so that you really build up your followers so that they are highly relevant to your business page.
Yes. Okay.
Back to your business page. So that's how you do that. Okay. You do 100 a month. All right. That's number one. Number two is, let me just look at your about section for a minute. Think about more words specifically up front in this section. Think about more words that speak clearly to your target audience about why what you do is important to them. Look, when I come to your page, by default, on your company page, I only see these 3 lines. I want you in those 3 lines to tell me why what you do is important to me if I were, in fact, your most important viewer, your ideal client, or their influencer. Let's look at a few others. Here's another area. Let's talk about your post. So in your post, I like that. How should you document it for future? Our thoughts that come to mind are dignified and excellent. I like this post. Who is this guy? Do you know this guy's name?
Yes, he's a local photographer, but he just
So you
happens
got-
to be
you got
really
four-
handsome.
You got 4 people here. You didn't tell me their names. And you missed out on the opportunity to tag them in the post. You could have tagged each one of these in this post, whether you did it in the post. Let me make this a little smaller. Whether you did it in the post itself or as the company, or come back later as Kevin, and in a comment, have Kevin individually, this would be the human engagement, have Kevin tag these 4 people and go,
Okay.
oh my God, had so much fun working with A, B, C, and D in this photo shoot.
Okay.
To put together this work. That would be a big one. You got 2 people who liked it. Well, you liked your own, but who's Regina?
That's one of the ladies' mother.
Okay, well then I would come back. I would absolutely come back and say Regina Pereira, and I may not be pronouncing her name wrong. So glad if she gave you some love, man. So
Yeah.
come back and thank her for the love.
Okay.
Always thank people for the love. All right, that might be a new blog post.
Yes.
Here's another one. A husband and wife shot, Marcy and Jonathan. Okay. You could have tried to tag Marcy and Jonathan. I'm not going to go look their names up on LinkedIn, but if they're on LinkedIn, that'd be a great way to tag them again in this post,
Right.
or in a comment as Kevin.
And I don't have to have a connection to them to be able to tag.
No. At Jeff Weir, I'm not connected to Jeff Weiner.
Okay.
Second level.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, you don't need to be connected to them to comment and include them, but you want to be purposeful about it.
Yes.
Here's another thought. Let's look at another one. So you got, a video. What is this? Is this a video of a shoot?
It's a video of my session with the mayor.
Okay. So you tagged the mayor a week ago and the mayor didn't give you any loving.
No.
Well, that's okay. Here's 2 other ideas. Tag the city of San Antonio.
Okay.
Okay. At San Antonio, city. I'm looking for the actual city. It might take a little work to find it. Maybe it's the city.
There you go.
There it is. So you tag the city of San Antonio, and I'll learn to say this right. And here's another one. And the mayor's assistant, because I'm assuming the mayor's assistant helped you pull this together.
Well, yes, of course.
So then you could tag her. I don't know her name, but you tag her. Okay. Either in the post or in a comment by Kevin.
Okay.
Okay. So that's another really important thing to do. Again, it's all about the mentioning the business, the individual, the husband and the wife, and the admin, et cetera, that were involved in it. So here's one more thing, Kevin. One more tip that I have off the top of my head, as there's a heck of a storm flowing through here. Remember to give your audience what they want. Give them what they want. It's absolutely fine to show your masterpiece. Absolutely fine to show your artistry. I'm with you on that. But think about every now and then, give them something else. Give them, just a story. It could just be a simple story that you post, that said how much fun it was to work with this group. Could be a story about someone who came back to you and asked you a question. If you and I may not have talked in a while about this, Kevin, but on my desk right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticky notes. Every time someone asks me a question, I write it on a sticky note and I create a post, an article, or a video.
Wow.
And this is called social listening. You got to listen for these opportunities. But every time someone asks you a question, you need to remind yourself, oh my God, that could be a great piece of content.
Well, that's a fabulous idea, because I have recently figured out how to self-shoot high quality videos and edit them.
Good.
So I actually sent you some of them in the chat. You can see.
I'll look at
what
them.
I've done
Yeah.
with this. But this is exactly what I prepared for, to be able to answer questions in video format rather than just writing something.
Yeah. And by the way, it doesn't always need to be a video, Kevin. It could just be a text, or it could be a video, or it could be a picture. A kid doesn't play with one toy. A kid plays with lots of different toys. We don't just read. We don't just watch videos. We consume content in lots of different ways. So give it to people in lots of different ways.
Gotcha.
So those are my ideas, Kevin.
Well, I think that's really cool.
Update your about section. The first sentence, tell the reader why it's important. Invite the right people to follow your company page. Mention the notables in the post or in the comment. Ask Kevin.
Yes.
Give your audience what they want and listen for what they want.
Fabulous.
All right.
As always, you're so helpful, and I hope a bunch of people pay attention to what you have to say. It's really something. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. And we'll talk again soon. You take care.
Okay.